everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we have an unboxing. It's one we've not done in a very long time, and that is just because Revolution haven't done one for me to unbox. We have the Revolution mystery bags today. So as always, these were free with purchase. These are a Superdrug version. I don't believe they have any on the Revolution website at the moment, but on Superdrug, if you spend £15 you get a free mystery bag as long as you spend it on one of the Revolution brands. So it's Revolution Pro, Revolution, or I Heart Revolution. It's not on everything. Quite a lot of the gift sets and things are not included. What I'm going to do is link in the description the section of the website that is all sort of included for this offer, so that you can see what is available to purchase to get one of these. I'll also link everything that I have bought in this haul down in the description as well, should you want to go ahead and pick any of those individual items up as well. Just before we get into it, I will do the haul first and then I'll show you what's in the bags. But before we get into that, I just wanted to mention that I do have a Revolution Facebook group. It's a joint sort of owned group by myself and Sparkly Princess Lynette, who is a very good friend and also a YouTuber. It's a great group, if I do say so myself. I think we're up to about 550 people now, so it's growing every day. On there you can talk about anything Revolution. If you have a YouTube channel, you can share anything that's Revolution specific. So if you're testing a Revolution product or if you're doing a Revolution haul, anything like that. You can also sort of share your looks. You don't have to be a YouTuber to join. If you're not, you can still share all your looks. You can share your Instagram looks. You can share just looks in general, daily selfies. You can share your hauls, chat about new releases, anything really to do with Revolution. On there as well, I always make sure that if I see a great deal that I do share it there. So whether that's discounts, whether it's the mystery bags or anything like that, I always post on there to let people know that these are available. So yeah, I will link down in the description both Lynette's channel, because she's amazing and she loves Revolution and does lots of Revolution as well. And I'll also link the group should you want to go ahead and check it out. But for now, I am going to show you exactly what I picked up. So I only had to spend £15, so this is kind of like a small haul. Also, quite a lot of the things that I wanted to pick up or are on my wish list are either XX Revolution, which isn't sold in Superdrug, or it's very new stuff, and Superdrug take a while to get these products in. So I've gone with things that maybe have been out for a little while, but are things that I've wanted and never got round to buying. So first up, I picked up the I Heart Revolution Sweet and Tasty palette. This is the popcorn palette. And I just like the colour story on this one. I think it's really, really pretty. It's a bit of me. And I really like the Tasty range. I do think they are really nice eyeshadow palettes and I really like the formulas. Next we picked up another one. So this is the coffee palette. And I love the design on this one. I just think it reminds me of Starbucks. But again, it was the inside that drew me in. It's quite a nice neutral everyday look palette, but I think you could get some lovely smoky eyes out of it as well. So yeah, that was the second palette. And then the third item I got in the first haul, because it was only £15 I had to spend, was a Revolution Pro Sculpting Bronzer in a different shade to the one I've got. The one I've got is, I want to say cocoa, or cacao. It's C-A-C-O-C-A-O. And it's a little bit dark, so I thought I'd pick up a lighter one. So this one is in the shade Bahia. And I thought that one might be better suited to my skin. It's a little bit lighter. The one that I've got is fine, but I have to go very lightly with it. This one looks like it's got a bit of shimmer in it as well, and I do actually like a bit of shimmer in my bronzer, especially when I'm using it on my forehead. I do put highlighter on my forehead because I like to have like a shimmery forehead. I don't know why, I just think it makes you look glowy, and because I've got quite a dry skin I can get away with a bit of glow because I don't have oil coming through to make me look really, really shiny, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm excited to give this one a go and see if this is a better shade for me. So those are my 3 items that got me 1 mystery bag. I got 2 because I did 2 separate orders. Don't spend £30 expecting 2. You literally have to do 2 lots of 15 or 2 lots of a little bit more than 15. So the other one, I just got 1 item because this was £18. And this is the Revolution Friends Taxi palette. Now, if you're not into Friends is kind of, I think it's more like my age group. I'm in my late 30s and I think it's people more my age that are into Friends. Because obviously it's not been on for like 20 years or so. So anyway, this is Phoebe's grandma's taxi. Phoebe drove it a lot because her grandma let her, but it was her grandma's taxi. And these are the shades. I mean, it's not really a palette that screams to me that I needed to buy it. I hadn't bought it previously because it didn't sort of shout to me to say, you know, this is a life-changing colour story or anything like that. But it is a nice colour story. I do think it can be used for some great looks. There are a heck of a lot of shimmers in here, and there are some foils as well. I want to try this one because this one looks stunning and it feels amazing. So 236 is this shade here, and how beautiful is that? That is beautiful. So yeah, although it's not, I would say, a life-changing palette, it does have some stunning shades, and I do think you'd be able to create an amazing look with that one in particular. That is the one that's drawn me in the most. It's this one here. So yeah, I will be testing this very, very soon on my channel, so watch this space. So as I say, yeah, it was a very mini haul. That is literally every single item. I got 4 items. But the important thing are these bad boys. So I'm presuming these are the same. They do have the same barcode on them, so I'm presuming they are the same, but I won't know until I open them. So let's see. Okay, so it seems like lipsticks. So I've got 4 items in here. So we've got a brow tint in the shade Taupe, which looks like this. Which is not my shade really, it's a little bit light for me. So that is the first item. I believe this is one, yeah, it's a peel off one, so it's one where it's supposed to last a little bit of time. But yeah, I guess they didn't sell many of the taupe shades because, yeah, it's a bit strange. The next one is a liquid lip in the shade Creme, which is this shade here. I'm actually not going to swatch this just because I probably won't, I'm not that into liquid lips, so I probably won't use this. So I'd rather keep it sealed because it's got like a seal on it, and then I can add it to one of my future giveaways. The next one is a Sheer Brilliant, and this is in a dark brown shade, and the shade is Gone Rogue. And it is just like a brownie nude. Again, this is not my shade, so I will put that in a future giveaway. And then we have a palette, which is a bronzer, a strobe cream, and is that a highlighter? It's an ultra contour kit, lightening contour 02. It doesn't actually say on it what the ones are, but I'm presuming that this is definitely a strobe cream, that is a contour shade, and I'm presuming that's just a powder because it doesn't look coloured enough to be a highlighter or anything. Without swatching it I wouldn't know, but again it's sealed, and again I'm not going to swatch it because I actually have some quite a few mini Revolution little palettes like these, and I do use them, but I have about 6, so I don't need any more. So yeah, I'm probably not going to use any of those 4 items, but I will pop them in future giveaways. Let's see what's in this one and see if it's the same. It probably is. They normally are, but there might be different shades. It looks the same at first glance. So we have the taupe brow gel again. We have the same contour, which is 02. The lip cream is... oh, that says featured. Yeah, I think that is the same. And then Gone Rogue, yeah. So these are all the same. So basically, the likelihood is that if you order this, this is what you'll get for free. I mean, it's not a bad bundle, and for somebody who's starting out in makeup or somebody that doesn't have very much makeup, I think it is a decent thing to get, if that makes sense. So if you were taupe, I reckon this would be really good. I actually did have one myself in a different shade, and I never got around to trying it, but I did pick it up, so I do think it's a good product to try, if that makes sense, but it's just not my shade. Again, I do think that shade in the middle would be perfect for me. So if I didn't have 56,000 bronzers, if I was a normal person and not somebody that has ridiculous amounts of makeup, then I would definitely keep this, because I would probably just use that one shade alone, but I would still keep it for that one shade, and today it was free. But because I've got so many other products, I don't need it, so I will pass it along. And then these 2 colours, this colour I would use, but I don't really use liquid lipsticks, plus I have a gazillion. If you can see behind me, these are all my lipsticks, and they're not even the bullet ones. So you've got liquid at the bottom, sticks, glosses, etc, etc. So I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers of lipstick, so I do not need any more. So yeah, I will pass this along. And then that definitely isn't my shade, it's too dark, but it's great that some of these shades are suitable for deeper tones, because a lot of the gift sets in general, I'm not talking about Revolution, just in general, mainly cater towards a lighter skin tone. So I think it's actually quite good that you've got a few darker shades in here that's going to be suitable for people with a darker skin tone. So my overall thoughts on the mystery bags are, well, for a start, you only had to spend £15 to get it, and it was free. I do think obviously they've had better mystery bags, but also they've charged £30 or £35. You had to spend £30 or £35 before you get one in the past, and these are like sort of half the price, and yet you get 4 items still, which is pretty good in my opinion. They're not things that I would use personally, but that's not to say that they aren't good items. I do think if you've got the right complexion, that the brow gel will be amazing, and I do think that the contour palette is probably going to be really, really good, because I have very similar ones in the past. I've got 2 that are the Soph ones, and I absolutely love them. I've not used them in a while, I need to dig them out, but I absolutely love them. And the lipsticks are not ridiculous colours, which again is great. So they're not like blue or purple or bright pink. They are wearable shades. They're just not shades that I personally would wear, but I do think that, you know, they would be more suited to a wider audience. So yeah, I do think it's a good deal. It's probably just not a deal for me, if that makes sense. So I hope you did find this video useful and helpful, and let me know down in the comments, have you ordered this? Are you going to order this? Have you picked one up? Are you going to pick one up? And also let me know down in the description which of the eyeshadow palettes you would like me to try first. So we've got the coffee, the popcorn, which is upside down, the popcorn, and also the taxi. Which one would you like to see next? The one that's coming very, very soon is the door palette, which if I knew where it was, I will show you. I've literally just finished filming with it and I have lost it already. So this is the palette I've used today, and this is the Door palette from Revolution. It looks like this and it is beautiful. I particularly tried not to go with the shades that I was drawn to because I'm gonna save that for another day. So I particularly was drawn to the pink and the silver and this sort of mauvey shade here, but instead I went for peaches and gold because I wanted to do something a little bit different. But I'm probably going to do another look, so if you want me to do a second look with this, let me know. I probably will anyway, but whether I film it or not is another matter, unless you want it. So that is the one that's coming up next on my channel from my Revolution range, but let me know if you want me to do the taxi after that, or if you want me to do one of these two, and I will surely do that. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. Leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you in a video again soon. Bye!